Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFurgy. You guys seem to enjoy part 1, so I dug deep and found some more facts about everyone's favorite edgelord. As always, if you like the cut of this video's jib, please do us a solid and thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to give us your suggestions for future videos, and if you enjoy this, check out our video on the top 10 naughtiest moments in Pokemon. But before you do that, get ready, it's time for the top 10 facts about Shadow the Hedgehog. Number 10. He was created by Eggman's grandfather. Someone in the comments of the last Shadow video pointed out that I was kind of unclear when describing Shadow's creation, and I didn't specify which Robotnik, and they were totally right. Thank you, SaiyannGamer95. So I'll clarify here that he was created not by Dr. Ivo Robotnik, the Eggman we all know, but his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik. Hope that clears things up. Number 9. He's probably ambidextrous. Shadow tends to favor his left hand when using his various guns and such, which has led some fans to believe that he's left-handed. Certain pieces of artwork on game cases and stuff have him using his right hand, but he generally prefers to stick with good old lefty. However, in Black Knight he used his right hand to wield his sword. I know technically it wasn't Shadow, but it was Shadow. This was probably just to make the Wii Remote make more sense, but if we're taking it as canon, it looks like he might be ambidextrous, although possibly with a dominant left hand. Number 8. He sounds like a character from Supernatural, especially when voiced by Kirk Thornton. Shadow's voice is generally pretty cool, one of the cooler ones in Sonic, but he gets pretty airy and raspy at times.
No matter how many times you try, you can't win.
When I hear him, I can't help thinking of Supernatural, where everyone talks like this. The edge is real. Is it stretching the definition of a fact? Yes it is. Number 7. He and Sonic were voiced by the same guy in Sonic X. Even though Sonic and Shadow tend to have pretty darn different voices, Jason Griffith voiced both of them in Sonic X. It's pretty impressive, his two voices sound fairly different.
We do look alike. It's uncanny. So it's you that's been getting me in all this hot water lately!
It would have been really easy to end up with Shadow sounding like Sonic with a cold, but he managed to create a pretty distinct voice. Well done. Number 6. He has a rivalry with Luigi. With both Shadow and Luigi constantly living in, well, the shadow of Sonic and Mario, you'd think they would be best friends. They understand each other's struggle. Problem is, with Mario and Sonic duking it out for the top 2 spots, Shadow and Luigi are kinda stuck fighting for 3rd place. Let's be real, this rivalry was really only created to match up with Mario and Sonic's, but it's an interesting little tidbit. Number 5. He's old. But also, he's not. Shadow's age is a subject of some disagreement among the Sonic community, even though the answer is relatively straightforward. Shadow was created decades before Sonic and put into stasis for 50 years when the project was shut down. So technically he has existed for roughly 50 years. However, if we're talking about developmental age, he's more like Sonic, so roughly 15 years old. Number 4. He doesn't age. Shadow was a result of an experiment, an artificial creation designed to help cure disease. As an artificial being, he was made to not age, meaning he could potentially live forever if he doesn't get shot or fall off a cliff or, plunge down to Earth from space. Spoilers. Number 3. Popularity. Many people kinda crap on Shadow, calling him emo or trying to be edgy or whatever. That's fine, I personally like him, but I get that he's super sulky at times. I mean, you would be too if your best friend was murdered and you were constantly being used as a weapon. But it turns out he isn't quite as unpopular as some would have you believe. In the 2011 Guinness World Records Gamers Edition, there was a list of the top 50 video game characters of all time, and good old Shadow got 25th. Sonic was in at number 10, whoop-de-doo, but Shadow beat out Bowser and DK, which is a pretty impressive feat. Number 2. Awesome Chaos abilities. Lots of characters in Sonic have taken advantage of the Chaos Emeralds at some point, but Shadow takes it to a new level. First, he has a wide array of abilities he can use, including Chaos Control, Chaos Spear, Chaos Blast, Chaos Lance, Chaos Rift, and Chaos Punishment. Oy. Not only that, at times in the games, he's used Chaos powers without even having a stone, leading some to believe that his connection to Maria allows him to do things he normally shouldn't be able to do. Either that or the whole Ultimate Lifeform thing. A fun fact, in the comics he definitely doesn't need them. The games are a bit less clear though. Number 1. He's part Black Arm. Here's something that a surprising number of people missed about Shadow. We all know that he's a genetically engineered hedgehog, but Gerald Robotnik also used DNA from the Black Arms to create him. He took blood from Black Doom to create his ultimate life form, hence the black and red coloring on Shadow. This means he isn't just a hedgehog, he's a hedgehog slash Black Arms hybrid. Only problem is Shadow the hedgehog slash Black Arm doesn't really have the same ring to it. That's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming for more videos. Check out our Top 10 Sonic playlist for more videos like this one, and let me know if any of these surprised you in the comments, and if you have any questions for me about anything at all, hit me up there or on Twitter. I love chatting with you guys. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFurgy with Top 10 Gaming. Later, gamers.